It's about Isaiah Stewart. Obviously, he's been out with his knee inflammation for the past couple of games. Do you think he's done for the year? Or do you think there's a possibility he could play tomorrow?
So if you think back to 2018-19, where Blake Griffin was hurt, I think for the first 2 games he was just listed as out, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It takes, and if you know anything about how much this team and organization values playoff basketball, it takes a whole lot for them to be like, okay, yeah, you can't play in this playoff game. They like so for Isaiah Stewart not to be able to play, that the knee inflammation is not the best. That being said, he's still listed as questionable and is only ruled out typically 15 to 20 minutes before game time. I would absolutely love to see Isaiah Stewart play more playoff minutes. I feel like we talk about being robbed. Like I feel like that was genuinely one of the things I was looking forward to the most about the Pistons in the playoffs was getting to see Isaiah Stewart on that stage. Just because also like I really was excited for him to finally get some national love for being as good of a defender as he is. But unfortunately that hasn't been the case because he's been hurt. I don't know, honestly. I lean towards he probably doesn't play round one. Just because again, like knowing how much this team is like, okay, like, like let's just ice it up, wrap it up, like go ahead and get out there and we'll give you some treatment afterwards. It can't be that good, right? Like, so I'm sure it is killing him not to be out there. I know it's killing him not to be out there, but I feel like in his best interest is probably just to wait until he's ready to go, and that could be if it gets to like a game 6 or 7, it could be then. I don't know if I necessarily even expect him for game 5, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't either. When I saw the injury towards the end of the year, I was just like, I'm hoping that's just like end of the season type of fake injury report stuff. But game one, you could tell like he was really favoring that knee, and like he had no lift whatsoever. He just looked like a wounded animal out there. And obviously, not having your best rim protector and your best defender, second best defender, you can have a debate whether it's a SARS too. I happen to think Stu's a better defender, in my opinion. But it hurts not having him out there because he did such a good job on Karl Anthony Towns in the regular season. And I thought he did a pretty good job not being 100% healthy on Cat. But um, I would rather him just heal up and not force him to kind of go out there, kind of like Blake did, where he had a Stone Cold Steve Austin brace all the way up to his thigh.
Yeah.
And like just to inject him with a bunch of drugs that are just like negatively going to affect him long term. Like if this means we don't see Stu in the first round and he's 100% healthy going into next season, I'd rather that be the outcome. I don't want to force him to come back if he's not 100% healthy, and then what happens if he hurts it worse and he has to have surgery,
Right.
stuff like that. But at the end of the day, wish him well, hope he's doing well. And I know everybody is praying that he's ready for game 5, but we're gonna have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, it's really tough. Like I really was looking forward to some Stu playoff minutes, and I'm sure like it's killing him. But I know next season, hopefully they'll be back, and so will he. But you never know; they could still get to round 2. The 3-1 comeback is still technically possible. Series isn't over until it's over, so we'll see. But I don't know if I really expect him for round 1.